Good morning. It's Thursday, the 6th of July. It's day 324, and I'm at Corrour, Britain's highest station. Welcome to the least lowest stations.
I reckon this platform is around about 85.5 Vicky feet length long. It's about one carriage only. By the way, is this a pacer? Is it a sprinter? Is it a 185 or a 387? God knows. It's certainly an old first ScotRail livery.
Little siding here which doesn't look as though it's been used for donkey's years. The rails are a bit rusty, and there's also, it's an island platform, but they don't ever use really this line because the trains very rarely cross here. They can if the timetables are running a bit askew, but mainly trains use the offside line.
Okay, let's give it a go then. 1, 2, 3, 48, 49, 50, 51. Well, except that actually it's about 351.
Here's proof that I am at the highest British station. It's 1,347 feet, as you can see. What's that? Wow, it's a rail track logo. Our friend Dan, who looks at old logos, he's going to be absolutely chuffed that we found a rail track logo. Actually, it's not Dan, it's Andy, and he does a brilliant YouTube channel. Why don't you subscribe to it? It's called Calling All Stations, and you can find out all about Network South East as was, and some brilliant takes on the London Underground he's doing at the moment, visiting all the stations. So subscribe to his channel. There'll probably be a link somewhere around there, I don't know, but anyway, look at Calling All Stations channel, subscribe to it. It's this lovely bike rack. Look, it's in splendid isolation and can take up to 3 bikes. Fantastic. Right, Vicky, you're going to love this. This is a lovely rusting old weighing machine by the look of it. Goodness knows what it's here for, unless you have to weigh passengers before they get on a train. Maybe if it's a pacer coming along, it can only take a certain weight of passengers. Now, I'm sure some of you are going to know where there's another weighing machine on our least lowest station, and I can just see now that the comments box below is going to be full of people telling us where there are similar weighing machines. Something really exciting coming up from the Merc store soon. Dan, our Merc expert, has brought out a fridge magnet based on these wonderful grit bins at stations all across the West Highlands, and they're in a range of colours, so you can have them displayed all over your fridge door and brighten up your kitchen. They'll be available very soon. There's a link in the description. I'm just trying to show you where it is, somewhere around here, where you can click through and buy a fridge magnet. Actually, I have to tell you, I've met Dan and he's a brilliant guy and he's bigger than me. I'm only joking, Dan, and he did a fantastic job in scheduling the Shippy Hill and Burney Arms weekend. So good on you, Dan. Some of you have been complaining that there's only this one parody video of Britain's least lowest stations. But that's what it said in the Kickstarter rules. There'd just be the one. Anyway, notwithstanding that, this is a bonus pop-up video that's coming from a channel that's doing recap of periscopes, Facebook lives, tweeting from 3 different accounts, texting, emailing. I'm even writing letters to you.
Those track aficionados may be wondering how the points are set to get to the other side of the station. Well, look, I can just show you there. Look, can you see? That's where the points mechanism comes.
I bet when Will, or Dan of course, got to be Dan, edits this, he'll find at this point nothing quirky to add in about Corrour station. Not even that it's got this wonderful, magnificent station house which acts as a restaurant, and a signal box which acts as accommodation. Coming very soon is all the stations with 3 litter bins. 3? That's right, 3. Right, we've got 8.5 minutes here before we have to get the next train. But the problem is there's nothing really to see. There's no castles, there's no canal. There's a lovely log cabin there which acts as a waiting room. If anybody knows where there's another log cabin on a least lowest station, put it in the comments. But really, I mean, frankly, the scenery is, you know, it's just... Some of you have said that Corrour isn't Britain's least lowest station, but Dent is. Now, come on, pay attention. Dent is the least lowest station in England, and we're doing all the least lowest stations except Dent, not Dent. No. In fact, we haven't been to Dent. We wouldn't go there. We haven't been there. There's been no drone flying over Dent, nothing. Wow, come on, look, Vicky. New Abellio moquette for log cabin waiting room seats. And even better, look at this. There's this photograph on the wall which shows a station house that is somewhat different to the station house that exists today. So that means fake station house. Right, now for the ending. What are we going to say for the ending? Actually, we have to say, first of all, cheerio from Corrour. And Vicky, I want you to be pronouncing these Gaelic versions of the stations by the time you get up here. And I know you and Jeff are going to absolutely love it here. You're going to have a ball. And in a way, that's the point of this little parody, to say, Jeff, Vicky, you two are awesome. You are doing a fantastic job. It took me 3 years to do what you're doing, visiting all the stations, and you're trying to do it. It's just under 4 months. What a fantastic project. And the videos that you're giving to us all are absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for all the pleasure you're giving us. All your hard work is so much appreciated. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Vicky. Top couple. Well done. Britain's least lowest station, Corrour done. Tick.